Hi guys, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm here to do another general oracle reading, and I've got the oracle card Behind a Mask by the Quantum Oracle deck, and it's by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, and that's what I'm going to start the reading with. I'm going to turn right to the page. Okay, great. Choosing self-acceptance. A woman wears an elegant mask that covers the top half of her face. It hides her identity beautifully. Even her friends won't be able to recognize her. This card reveals an important conflict in your intentions. You have times when your view of yourself is so depleted you believe you must hide who you are and pretend to be someone you're not. This gets you into a whole lot of mental messes. You compare yourself to others, always competing and often losing in your own mind. Your perfectionism can create performance anxiety and cause you to worry about what others think. Worst of all, this ongoing current of self-judgment becomes a raging, energetic river that pushes your goals away. It's absolutely impossible to attract your real desires if you never allow yourself to be the real you. This card is telling you that you can and must shed this false condemnation of yourself. No matter how deep this pattern is, your value comes from your eternal truth, not from others' input. Choose to relax and let the mask go. Open up to Spirit's light within and around you. And be yourself. When you accept yourself as you are, no matter what anyone else may think, you will feel completely liberated, perhaps for the first time in your life. Let me read that again, okay, because I messed up. When you accept yourself as you are, no matter what anyone else may think, you will feel completely liberated, perhaps for the first time in your life. When this card comes to you in reversed, it indicates a wonderful alignment between your soul's identity and your personal view. You have or you will soon come to the life-changing realization that you are completely valuable just as you are. There is nothing you must do differently in order to deserve your own or others' approval. This single conclusion releases the striving, the performance, and the urgency that have blocked your goals in the past. When the mask comes off, the universe rejoices in your confidence and authenticity. Your unconditional self-acceptance removes the restrictions you put on your own energy. And that changes everything. So get ready for happier days. The results you've been waiting for are ready for the real you. And the affirmation says, I choose to accept myself as I am. I deserve my own high regard. That was beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And there's that in case you guys want to read it for yourself. There's a little bit of the other cards meaning on the other page. I like to read these because the more I read them, the more they make sense. The more different words, different sentences mean something. Sorry, I hate when I take long like that. I get carried away. So I'm going to read today, or tonight. It's 12. Hold on one second, guys. It's 12:44 a.m. I'm going to read the Capricorn card. Okay? The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Okay? And if I have any new viewers, welcome. I hope you subscribe, like, and share, or at least subscribe and like the comment if you feel that that's what you want to do. I would appreciate it. Okay, so it says, the energy around you is a great gift if you are trying to complete a project or succeed in a task. The energy around you is a great gift if you are trying to complete a project or succeed in a task, for it encourages hard work, stamina, and material achievement. Whatever the environment, you have a rock-steady energy that will give you tremendous success in time. This zodiac sign is known for its shrewdness and wise caution. Matters can be approached seriously and contentedly. For Capricorn knows that above all other zodiac signs, it can win. It can win. Capricorn never loses. It cannot be beaten. It doesn't matter if it takes years and years. Capricorn will triumph in the end, because this masterful sign exists for achievement, and it doesn't miss a single step until it is there. If you are facing a scenario that requires authority, you will find you have it, or you should be able to find the person that can give it. This energy is shrewd, and it can make you aware of the hidden agenda or help you develop your own. It brings an ability to pack a bag with absolutely the right kit and tools for the job. So if you are a mountain climber, you will be well equipped for the ascent. As you can see from the image on the card, this mountain goat is well able to carry the heavy panniers up the mountain and seems quite happy with his load. This energy brings to mind the saying, if a job is worth doing, it is worth doing well. And there's no time for frivolity, I guess. Frivolity. I apologize, I don't know how to say that word. I know frivolous, but I've never seen this one. Frivolity. One thing that can be achieved is a sense of having worked for the success. And that makes it all more worthwhile. One thing that can be achieved is a sense of having worked for the success. And that makes it all the more worthwhile. Sometimes the easy road can make something meaningless, since it wasn't worked for. To have a purpose is to feel fulfilled. I'm always admired when I see these what are they, rams or mountain goats, whatever. When they're climbing up the mountain, it is amazing to watch them climb the mountains. No matter how many rocks are in their way, boy, they just climb and climb like if nothing. It's beautiful to see that. Okay, and now we've got also, oh, that's going to stay, I doubt it. It's not that important. Okay, I'll just leave it there. I'm going to read Saturn next. I know I do a lot of reading. I hope you guys like it. I like this book. I want to show y'all what it's got. Saturn. Okay, the planet Saturn represents, did I show y'all the card? No, I did not. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. It says the planet Saturn represents that part of you that grows into wisdom. But first there are some tasks or lessons or maybe even fears to conquer. Life cannot always be about carefree joy, and there are times we must experience a down bit. You may feel as if you are running through, oh Lord, here's another, through treacle at the moment. Treacle. Treacle at the moment. But when we have to slow down or struggle, it allows the time for self-examination and careful building that we wouldn't otherwise bother with. This time is about gathering the strength, control, and self-sufficiency that will strengthen you over time, so it is good for you. Our lives contain experiences that lead to personal growth and wisdom. This wisdom is then transferred into the cosmic great soul at the end of our lives. In this way, the cosmic consciousness grows into higher intelligence. Your personal growth assists universal growth. This card indicates that current circumstances will give you this opportunity for personal growth. This may bring about, this may bring doubt or sad feelings, but who wants to be cured of feelings? You should quell any anxiety and be at peace with the lessons ahead. Pain and gain are proportional, so more challenge equals more gain, and this is good. You can now turn lead into gold. Remember, every cloud has a silver lining, so always look for it. Your fortitude and sensible pragmatism is called into play, and you will gain firm satisfaction and a lessening of fear, caution, or hesitancy in the future. There may be a hard task or a long wait ahead, but greet it using the energy of the zodiac sign card you have chosen and work at it in the area of life shown by the house card you choose. Improvements will be made, and achievements now will last a long time. I hope you guys like that. Okay, and now I'm going to read the 10th house, which I think the 10th house goes with the Saturn card. I should have checked before I did this, but your achievements and status in the outside world. I hope I'm not wrong, but if I am, well, I'm sorry. The 10th house is the area of your life where you will achieve your highest status. For most people, it will be in their career, but if you don't work, then it could be your reputation or how you are viewed in the outside world. The idea or status and achievement can be as simple as a quality car in the drive of a detached house in a good neighborhood, or it can be fame and celebrity status. Some people might want to be known for their charitable work, others for their cooking skills. The images on this card symbolize humankind's great achievement, the moon landing. Whatever you want to achieve most in your life is now highlighted, and so this card urges you to make progress in that area. You may be offered a new job or opportunity that could lead to the type of achievement you seek. If you aren't in employment, you may still have the opportunity to stand out or contribute to something of which you can be proud, something that you would like to be remembered for. If you draw a planet card, it will tell you which part your personality would best be used to achieve this. And a zodiac sign card will tell you the universal energy that is available to assist you. Driving ambition, what to seek in the outside world, or just manners and behaviors in front of others were taught by a parent. It is only natural to still want to please them still, and their influence may be apparent now. It can often be that family traditions and accomplishments are at the heart of our own aspirations for achievement. But do ask yourself if that is what you really want for yourself too. This being so, you can go ahead and achieve much with this card. Your achievements and status in the outside world. Okay, guys. I hope that wasn't too boring for you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and do this part, which is getting some cards from this deck. And as I pick up the deck, there's this card right here, Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. That's why the other day I was saying that a marriage doesn't just have to be, a husband and wife. It can also be, getting committed to working at a certain job, because not everybody has or wants a relationship for one reason or another, It just, some people don't. Some people probably have decided that that isn't something that they want in their life. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Oh, let me show it to you guys. So you might put all your effort into your work. Sun, happiness and well-being. I believe you guys are coming into happiness and there's some kind, of being just well all around, in all aspects of your life. You're feeling good. I hope so anyways. And if there's a marriage that really is taking place, some of you guys are going to be getting married. I congratulate you. That one said older woman, but I like them to come out one at a time. Caterpillar. Sometimes I take a bunch of them. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So, a marriage? Be careful of self-delusion, happiness, and well-being. Maybe if you're careful of self-delusion, it will bring about happiness and well-being. And then as this caterpillar is like this, it's not always going to be a caterpillar. Then it turns into a butterfly. Or a moth. Or July. Maybe somebody's birthday is in July. Somebody that you're thinking about, or yourself, viewer. I think that's good enough. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Let's go ahead and take this one too, okay? Let me not get carried away. Arrow says, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And this one is funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. And I don't want to read them all because that'll be take too much time. Ring. Let's do ring. A shining gold ring is surrounded with lilies and roses, indicating both spiritual and romantic love. This symbol signifies that you or someone close to you will soon enter into a marriage. The marriage could either be a romantic union between two lovers or a business union for financial gain. And then dragon. A fire-breathing dragon, all puffed up with its own self-importance, appears in front of the querist. However, the dragon looks a little nonsensical, more like a caricature of a dragon than the real thing. This symbol indicates that you should beware of deluding yourself with regard to certain situations. You should face the truth, however painful, and act accordingly. And the sun says, happiness and well-being. A golden sun shines down from a cloudless sky. Lucky is the querist who chooses this card, as the sun will be shining on you, filling you with happiness and a sense of well-being. Then we've got handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Two hands clasp together in a handshake. One hand is outstretched from the sky, while the other hand is outstretched from the earth. This card signifies that during the given time frame, you will meet a stranger who could prove to be very important in your life. However, this card does not indicate whether the meeting is for the better or for the worst. Caterpillar. A caterpillar is eating on a young green leafy plant. It will spend its days eating and resting, preparing for the day when it will become a beautiful butterfly. This symbol indicates that a great change will take place in the querist's life. A great change will take place in the querist's life. And once it does, things will never be the same. However, the symbol does not indicate whether it is a change for the better or worse. And then July, well, that's just July. Something may be happening, or it's somebody's birthday in July. Something significant may be happening in July. Somebody that you meet might have a birthday in July, might be a July person, a Cancer. And I'm going to read reflection on the Akashic Tarot. Okay? These were the ones that came out in the shuffle. They all came out together. The last time I did the two of forces, which is the Two of Wands, and this one is the Two of Squirrels, which is the Two of Swords, which is a decision, or you don't want to see something, quite the way it is. And this deck is a little different than the regular tarot. Reflection. A full moon shines brightly over a quiet lake as a small ship glides gently through the water. The glow of the ship's lantern is reflected on the lake's surface, along with the moonlight from above. As I was talking, I don't know if I let y'all see the card good enough, so. This card can sometimes show a trip, particularly a trip over by water. Over or by water. More important, it can reveal that you now have a direct line to your psychic gifts. You are also more aware of your emotions and more reflective about them. You recognize the differences between your intuitive voice, which is calm and assured, and your lower emotional compulsions, which are urgent and sometimes fear-based. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. And I think that's what you guys are going through right now. You are getting, I don't know if it's because Pluto is in Aquarius, but it seems like we're feeling a little bit more control over our emotions. This also would be a great time for you to take classes in meditation, psychic development, counseling, healing, and other psychological and spiritual arts, if you have such an interest. Your yin side is wide open and your receptivity is high. Trust your inner voice and you will be guided to greatness. Reversed, this card can indicate a canceled or changed trip. However, it often goes much deeper than that. Water, the symbol of your emotional energy, is now on top. It washes over you, blocking your reflective experience and disrupting your life's journey. Indeed, you may have been experiencing an inner battle between your emotional needs and your intuitive voice, with the emotions often winning. The astral energy that feeds your psychic sensitivity can get lost when the lower emotions take over. It's time to look within and understand the emotional storms that are influencing you. Do they stem from lack or fear? Find out what motives your emotional ups and downs. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I don't know why it popped out like that. Sorry. Do they stem from lack or fear? Sorry. Find out what motivates your emotional ups and downs. Meditate to reconnect to your source. I had said motivates wrong. Find out what motivates your emotional ups and downs. And I don't know what I said, but maybe that means something. Okay, let's see. Meditate to reconnect to your source. When you calm the emotional seas, you will again be illuminated from above. When you calm the emotional seas, you will again be illuminated from above. Yeah, because we get so emotional, we get so caught up in how we're feeling, you know, it's usually it's sadness, right? That stops us from accomplishing things that we want to do. We end up getting emotional and end up uh, uh, not, wanting to realize that it's just our emotions and try to overcome them. But when we calm our emotional seas, you will again be illuminated from above, because that's when, God and our other type of helps that we get from our guardian angels and stuff like that, from our intuitive, downloads that we get, will be able to illuminate us. It says, you will again be illuminated from above. The Akashic Force says, close your eyes and feel yourself filled with an emotional peace as calm as a still lake. You are now in a state of intuitive reflection. Close your eyes and feel yourself filled with an emotional peace and calm as a still lake. You are now in a state of intuitive reflection. Open yourself to a word or image from Spirit and trust the first thing you get. Let yourself receive. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take me to read this one. And if I lost my viewers because I read too much, well, I'm sad about that. To a squirrels. But maybe they'll just come back and read it at another time. Surrounded by a spinning wheel and baskets of wool, there's the card. It's so beautiful. If only to live in a place like this would be so beautiful. Okay. A beautiful woman, worried and tired, gazes at the embers in the fireplace. She has worked hard at her spinning for the coins that are gathered on the table. The expansive window behind her looks out onto a Buddhist monastery high in the mountains. When you receive this card, there is a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so. Then, missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as love, family, and financial success, you chose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. Yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it's likely that you bounced back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. The push and pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate your eternal truth with your temporal reality. If you have a job or are in a relationship that actively pulls from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. The reverse of this card is one of great release. Money and the personal world are present, but they no longer have to drive you. You have an opportunity now to act on your highest ideals and convictions. You may have been torn between two worlds, or even between light and dark. But now you've discovered a greater sense of your truth. The rock-solid mountain of your spiritual reality is now the history from which you draw your power. Once you were worried that striving for your spiritual goals would put your personal or financial life at some risk. But now you have determined how to take steps, even little ones, to integrate the two. Your divine soul is the driving force. Your divine soul is the driving force of your life, and you can design your future and manifest all you desire through it. And the Akashic Force says, close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. Then see the God of your understanding stand beside you. See yourself walking through your life in the great company. See yourself walking through your life in this great company, handling everything that comes your way. That's so beautiful. I know my God is with me all the time. God is with you guys all the time, in case y'all don't realize that or know that. If you believe in God, He's with you all the time. It says, close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. Then see the God of your understanding stand beside you. See yourself walking through your life in this great company, handling everything that comes your way. I don't know if I've ever said it or you guys have missed my that reading that I said one time. I said, we don't know how much God does for us in our daily lives, because driving, every time we go somewhere, driving is so dangerous. And I believe that God watches out for us so much that it's impossible for us to know just how many times He's been interceding in our life and keeping us safe as we drive around town or on the highways or just anywhere that we are at. For those of you guys who believe in God, you know, anyhow, I've got a lot to say, but I'm not going to, because I haven't gotten very many views and I don't want to say too much. Maybe later on when I have more viewers, I'll open up a little bit more about things that I would like to say. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for everything, for your views. Those of you guys who watch me, my new viewers, thank you so very much. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and join the Spirit Guided Oracle team. We would love to have you. And to all my subscribers, I haven't heard from y'all, but I hope that you guys are okay. Hope God is keeping y'all safe and protected from all harm. All of y'all, my viewers, my subscribers, all of you guys. That God gives y'all peace that surpasses all understanding in every areas of your life, and gives you joy. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I'll see y'all on my next reading. Take care. God bless y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed the reading, my humble reading. Take care, and I'll see y'all on my next reading. Bye-bye. Take care.